Hello everyone, welcome back to another episode of Career Mode on F122. Objective F3 substance, of course. And we're at round 4, Silverstone for the sprint and feature races. And yeah, home circuit. We're leading the championship after the third round at Azerbaijan. We extended our lead in the championship despite a retirement in the sprint race and then a feature race win. Fortunately spun everything back around, but Schwartzman will be on pole for this sprint race and we are starting in P10. So yes, I was able to get the car together, got a good lap in, and we were on pole in qualifying, so we gained 4 additional points for the qualifying pole, which is good news. We're starting from P10 and I'm feeling quite confident about my chances in this sprint race. The feature race is apparently going to be wet, so that'll be quite tricky, I imagine, but let's see how we get on. No point in dilly-dallying around, let's crack on with it. I'm hopeful that we can hopefully I can pull something out of the bag.
We're not seeing any technical issues coming off the practice.
Still struggling with starts. But for sure, who's my closest rival in the championship, he's starting in P12, so he's going to be a bit compromised in terms of getting potentially the big points unless the race goes his way, but not the most ideal starting position for him. Tictum qualified in the top 10, so he will be hoping to get some good points. I'm hoping to be able to get through the field, to be honest. I've got a lot of confidence in this car around Silverstone, so here's hoping that I can pull something out of the bag. Like Marcus Armstrong behind me hasn't quite had the Formula 2 career I expected him to be honest. It's Lundgaard, Fittipaldi in front of us.
No threat of rain for the time being.
No threat of rain, despite there being some big heavy clouds. Gonna just annoy the reject. You've got no seat, la 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 la. Probably should be a bit more mature than that, but who cares. But yeah, it's 11 laps for the sprint race. Now, one thing that was a bit concerning during practice was the hard tyre wear seemed to be quite vast. I've done 6 or 7 laps and the tyres were at 60%. So, admittedly, conditions were a little bit different. It was quite hot for the practice session that I did, and qualifying was also a little bit hotter than what it looks to be now in terms of the ambient temperature. I think it was 21 degrees, so a little bit cooler than what we saw in practice. So hopefully the tyres will not chew themselves to bits as we start to form the grid. There's Tickton there in 6th place. We need to get our grid position, which is over here. I'm not going to do what everybody else does, I'll do my own thing.
Superb parking there, mate. Let's make
I'm
sure
angled a little bit to the left,
surrounding drivers as the lights go out.
just because I want a little bit more space, but if I get a bad start, it's, yeah, not going to help, is it? Decent enough. Fittipaldi with a slow one. Oh, it's a little bit sketchy, but we got away with it. Gained the place already. Piastri on the inside then. Nice clean start, I'll do, mate. Oh, the AI braking very early. Trying to find a way past the racist. Oh, I'll tell you what, running outside. Oh, side by side. He's got a bit more momentum than me. He's trying to squeeze, and he's got in front annoyingly. And I've hit the back of him. Not ideal. Oh, he's just giving me enough room. Right, on the back of him. Just trying to go running outside. I don't think that one's going to work. And we are up to P8. Ooh, hit the back of Tickdom. Somehow I've got away with that. Well, start from us, 3 places. Whoa, 3 places made up, I might lose one. Oh, side by side. Wow, just about. Held position. A good battle that. Right, front group have got away a little bit, so we've got to try and concentrate now. Got up to 7th. Lingard definitely got my legs on me in a straight line. Also good. Oh, that's not good though. Didn't get a warning for that, that's hilarious. Lovely exit compared to the AI. Off we go. Porsche with a 43. We've done a 43 as well. 13% tyre wear already after 2 laps. Not great. It's going to be very sketchy later on in the race. DRS now enabled, we're not close enough. Losing a bit of time down the straight. Bit deep there again. A bit of wheel spin here and there. Gotta keep it tidy, keep it clean. Ticked all over the back of Lawson. It's definitely looking quicker of the two at the minute. At the moment we're within DRS. Lawson looks like he's got a problem. He's going up slowly. Wow! Wow. That was a big slide. Whew! It's taken me a few corners to get the tyres back to the proper operating window then. Still side by side ticked with Lawson whilst I had my massive moment. Put Lungard right on the back of me. And that's a corner cut. I'm a bit clumsy. They keep going side by side. I think it'll be DRS here if I'm lucky. Don't think I am lucky. Still side by side. This is unbelievable. Way too deep. Going into the village. That's another warning. That's a very clumsy one, that. Tickton finally clears Lawson. I'm gonna just pull back on this one. Actually, I'm gonna be really cheeky. It was never a penalty. So Lundgaard's got DRS. I don't think it's not really a major passing place in Formula 2, that corner. Tickton already, he's just edging away a little bit from Lawson. Lawson's right in the slipstream there right at the minute. The rest of the guys who are in the top four, they have driven off into the sunset. Well, fair play to Lawson, he's actually kept on the back of Tickton. Lawson was too busy car watching then. Bugovic and co, they're 4 seconds up the road. Again, another big wobble. Lawson luckily enough not close enough. Just need to make sure we're on the back of Tickton coming into the complex, which at the minute looks good. Nice exit, a little bit sideways. DRS, we're on the outside line. Tickton coming across to squeeze as much as he can. Wasn't giving Tickton much space there, that was a bit of my fault to be honest. But we cleared him.
Made it look so easy.
42.6 from Porsche. We've just done a 42.4 thanks to DRS. Here's Tickton though. One of my championship rivals not giving up at all. Nice enough exit for me to get away out of the corner. But yeah, well, I don't think we're catching those front four. I think they're far too in front now. Again, big snap of oversteer. Tickton got bottled going through Woodcut, so couldn't get past me. I've got to be careful with those tyres now. That's a corner cut, that was a bit clumsy. That was clumsier still. Ticton. Yeah, tyres are going to be a big one for me. I've got 3 second penalty. That's a bit clumsy.
Against our finishing time at the end of the race. Get your head down and let's get it done.
Focus on extending that gap to Ticton. Now he's got no DRS, so he's going to come under a little bit of pressure from Lawson, not much.
No tyre concerns at the moment, just focus on the driving.
It's right in the back of South though at the minute. And that fight for third. A yellow flag going on somewhere. It's behind me. Looks like one of the cars behind Lawson's gone. There's a little gap that's formed now. Gastry.
Let's get back up to racing.
Gastry's out. It's another faster start.
Behind is 10.6 seconds.
Not pulling away from Ticton at the minute. Oh, that was clumsy. A little flashback, not too many of those I don't think now. I don't think we really need many of them now. Gaps up to 2 seconds on Ticton, 2.8 on Lawson. Oh. The gap now back to under 2 seconds to Ticton. That little mistake. Really pushing it at the minute to try and pull away from Ticton. Just a little bit I'm a little bit impatient. Got to remember tyres now. Foot's gonna start coming away from me. Up to 3 on Lawson. Let's get it on Ticton now if we can. do nicely. Oh, I tried to save it. Actually hit the wall. Big snap of oversteer. And again the gap's back up to 2 seconds. Gonna keep making a mistake for that final corner. They seem really strong through there, I'm not really sure why either. We've got one more lap after this, we've got to be careful of punctures here. That is, I've been warned twice since being given a 3-second penalty, so I don't agree with that. Sorry. I've been warned once, sorry, since I got that 3-second penalty. So nope, I refuse. And plus the fact that I had a massive snap of oversteer which pushed me out wide. Down for that, make sure I didn't get the penalty. Somehow set another fastest lap on 67 foot left tyre wear. The gap's not quite 3 seconds. It's going to be so close on this final lap. Oh, excuse me. It's over 3 seconds to Lawson. We need to get it to Tickton so we can extend that points lead in the championship. Preferably, we're definitely going to do it on the shore because he's not in the top 10, I don't think, at the minute. Oh, that was clumsy. Should know better. %70 front left tyre wear. Tyres are close to exploding. Ooh. I've got fuel issues, but I've got half the tank over what I actually need. Interesting one there. Oh, it's so close between me and Tickton. 2 and a bit tenths. There's a challenge for the lead going on down at the final couple of corners. I don't think we're going to get Tickton. Damn. No. Oh, I was so close. Driver of the day though. You take that. It's a couple of quid in my pocket. As Tickton just announces himself going into turn 3 there. Oh look, it's Tia McMurdoch with his bald head. Well done to Art. I don't actually know who's won.
An amazing race today and a very well-deserved one too. The
It's
team
him.
worked very hard to get exactly the right setup out of the F2 car.
Did he get passed on the final lap? Was that what I saw?
ARTGP winners today.
ARTGP, wouldn't you just call him out? Sauber Academy. Crikey. $1,400 XP, it's not enough to get me a nice stripy cap.
So then, it's time to see how
But
this
6
result affects the
points,
drivers.
same as ticked up, so I haven't lost anything to him.
Now then, Davide Valsecchi, who would you say was your
But
driver
if we look at the standings, with Vershaw only finishing 11th, they're now 27 clear. Schwartzman, Bobby, up to 28 behind us. Tickton 32. Teams were still just marginally in front. We'll have a little breather, but let's have a look at these highlights. Off we went. Start was relatively good enough. For sure had a good start, but it wasn't really enough room for him to squeeze right the way through. And we had Fittipaldi, who had a big snap of oversteer going through the corner. We went right round the outside. Up to P9. Ran into the back of the Red Bull reject going into Cops, because didn't think he was going to be that slow, but he was. Had front wing damage for the rest of the race then, which wasn't actually that bad. I didn't really notice it. But we're past the reject up to 8th, and then Lundgaard, he was just asleep, sent one up the inside into 7th. Actually hit the back of Tickton. I'm surprised didn't do more damage, but got lucky. Lundgaard, well, tried to get back at me, but not showing that. Catching up to the back of Lawson and Tickton at this point. And sent one right up the inside of Lawson, which we couldn't see from that camera angle, but there we go, 6th. Battle with Tickton was good. Big wiggle coming out of on the approach to Woodcote. And yeah, running in 6th. DRS behind Tickton, we just went straight past relatively easily on Tickton. He did give us a bit of a challenge, but wasn't having any of that. And then another wiggle. I think, yeah, look at that massive slide coming out onto the approach of Woodcote. Got away with it, and then we managed to just stick the car in the right place so Tickton couldn't go past with his momentum. And then after that, it was a case of just trying to manage the 3-second time gap. Another big slide in front of the fans. And the brakes into the final little chicane. Resplendent pink facing helmet. But we couldn't, unfortunately, get far ahead of Tickton enough, so we finished 6th with the 3-second time penalty. But still, race pace was good, fastest lap, so we haven't lost any points to Tickton, which is the main thing in the championship standings. So all looks good, I've got to say. Race 2 will be interesting enough, because we'll have the racist in 2nd place alongside me on the grid, and then 3rd will be Lundgaard, 4th will be Fittipaldi, 5th will be Tickton, 6th will be Lawson, 7th will be Sato, 8th Drugovic, 9th Pourchaire, and Bobby Schwartzman, who's now our closest championship well, one of the closest 3 championship rivals, will be starting 10th, so he might lose a bit of ground if we can get a good race in. Vershaw's he's not in the top 10. Even in that race, he's going to be out at the side of the top 10, so he's going to have to hope for a safety car to get himself into the points, substantial points. And Viscal, where did Viscal finish actually? I didn't see him in the top 10 at all. Viscal down in 15th, so he's losing a lot of points to the top 4. Very intriguing. Right, well, let's advance. We'll slide on over to the feature race, which could be wet, which I'm a little bit worried about. Let's go to that session. Ooh, looks
Welcome
grubby.
to Silverstone, one of the staples of the Formula 2 Championship. It's a firm favourite amongst fans and drivers alike, and we're all keen to see what it has in store for us in today's race. The 3.6 miles of Silverstone circuit in Great Britain should be familiar to fans and drivers alike. Built on the side of a World War II airbase, the track features 18 corners and some good opportunities to overtake at the end of 2 DRS zones, located on the Wellington and Hangar Straights. So before the off, let's remind ourselves of yesterday's results with a look at the starting.
Let's have a look just to
Ace
confirm it.
lines
I
are
am
on
starting
pole
P1.
and starting alongside in P2.
Somehow qualified
is Yuri
1.2
Vips.
clear
Looking
of the
down rest
reject,
grid, we
but
have
there we go.
Fittipaldi, Daniel Tickton, and Lawson. Sato,
I like how Alex
Dragovic,
Jakes calls him Daniel Tickton.
Pourchaire, Robert Schwartzman,
He's the only one that
Armstrong,
does.
for sure.
For sure it won't let you down. He's down 12th, bent 14th.
Samaya, Piastri, Zendelli,
Piastri, who
and
retired in the
Rosani.
sprint race.
Beckman, Joe, Boschon, and Alessio Deleda rounds off the grid.
There's
Lights out, just
Alessio having
moments
a
away.
good
It's
time
time to go down to the track.
at the back of the grid. Bless him. Let's have a look at
Joining me
strategy
today in the commentary box is
once we've looked at the
2012 GP2 champion
AMG
Davide
safety
Valsecchi.
car.
We all know the circuit so well, Davide. What's got your attention today?
Always a pleasure, Alex. Everyone looks forward to Silverstone, and with such an intriguing grid, I think the fans will be excited for the start of today's race. We know these young drivers are hungry to prove themselves. Hopefully, we'll be seeing some more history being made today.
Alessio pulling his visor down there. Doesn't want to be seen out of embarrassment.
After the points finished last race, let's aim to keep that momentum going.
Thanks, Mark. Right, let's look at this strategy then. So, it's supposed to rain in the second half of the race. So this is it's a little bit earlier than what happened in Monaco. But I'm thinking start on the hards, run it to the end. We don't need a third stint. And I think we could probably, if we run 10 laps on the hard, it'll just clip us over onto the medium tyre territory. Absolutely no point in doing a 2-stop, because you look at the tyre there, if you went with that one, it's almost 30 seconds slower, so that's pointless. And just to let you know, I am running on the standard setup. I'm not running a setup in Formula 2. I've not ran one at all this season in the F2 campaign. I don't know how to set up a Formula 2 car really, compared to an F1 car. I know there's quite a few similarities, but I'm still not 100% certain, so I've just left it on default. But we better get into position, which means me moving from my sofa to my wheel. And let's see how we get on. This is going to be tricky. We're going to have to manage those hard tyres. We're going to be slow towards the wet part of the race. Let's just have a look at the race director, see if anyone else is on hard tyres. That would be absolutely no one other than me. Surely if the I wish I had a bit more of a brain when it came to this sort of thing. It'd be quite good, but oh well, not to worry, not my problem. Let's crack on then. Start this race.
temperature on this lap, please? We're loading the gears, so let's go through them all.
So we're going to be vulnerable at the start on the hard tyre compared to the racist and lung guard. We're obviously susceptible to the starts anyway because I'm rubbish at getting this car. Well, rubbish at getting the cars launched in this game so far. That includes the F1 cars. I've been struggling there too. Try to do it relatively quick out lap, but not to worry.
The rain's a few lap outs yet, but it is coming, so be careful.
There we go. There's Mark confirming it. Mediums seem to wear exceptionally quickly. When I was running round during the practice sessions, or rather in qualifying, I only actually did one lap because of how bad the medium tyre wear was. So whoa, that's a lot of vibrations from my wheel there. But with that being said, I'm hoping that the difference between the hard tyre and the medium tyre, I hope that pace difference equalises quite quickly, as surely the reject is going to get a distance penalty. Maybe we should drive really fast so everybody gets a penalty for being too, well, the reject gets a penalty for being too far back. I bet you that won't happen then.
Decent parking. Let's try and get a good launch as the
best
lights go
parking in the
out.
world.
Okay,
They're
so
still
that's the
coming
rest of
round the
grid
final
forming up
corner.
now. Be patient and watch for those lights.
Here we go then. Oh dear. Shall we restart that one? Oh, bogged down, but Vip's had an awful start. That start was actually worse than the other one, and yet we're still in P1. Oh, happy days, oh, happy days. In the lead. Lungard all over the back of me already. I'm going to have to get defensive. Lungard's a bit slow actually coming out for the corner there, but we're on our way. They're going to be quicker than us for a few laps, but then we have to pull away after that. Ah, it's bad through cups. Oh, well that was a huge slide. I don't know how I've got away with it in terms of keeping it in a straight line, but we're going to lose probably to Schwartzman unless I can hold it through here, which I have done. Whew, I don't know how I got away with it. Basically gave Tickham no option. I don't know how the AI are that quick through the final corner, considering I'm flat. I don't know how they get a warning for that either. Okay, so it was all going so well, but then it was. Now it's not. Where's the way, isn't it? Speak to me, engineer.
Didn't receive that. Repeat the message. Repeat the message.
Great. Weather report.
5 minutes until rainfall expected. 5 minutes until rain.
This might come earlier, and this might mean my gamble doesn't pay off. This is pretty frustrating. Got to regroup and compose myself now. Tyre wear already. Oh, Lawson getting it all wrong. I'm completely flat then. I'm completely flat, and yet they've pulled about a tenth or two on me. I've no idea how that works, but there we are. Oh, it's going to be side by side. Oh, he's bottled it. Oh, up to P4. Have the medium tyres gone off the boil already in terms of speed? Now they're supposed to be pitting on about lap 7. I've got to hope that the rain isn't substantial enough by that point for this to completely work. Right, in the slipstream DRS straight away. Inside line. Job done.
Nice overtake.
The reject and Lundgaard are racing up ahead at the moment. I don't know what that was. It's giving me a warning as a result of that. Oh, that's poor. That's really poor. So slow off the corner. And amazed Lawson's not closer than that. Because that was bad driving for myself. fastest lap, so we are on the right track. I'm not going to take the penalty. I'm going, you know, I got a warning for that weird thing that happened earlier. Okay, I've got to take that one. That was just stupid. To deal with now. That was nice through there. Have a report?
Don't currently have the data for that request.
What? You don't have the data? Look outside. Look at the sky, for crying out loud. What's it like? Try again.
Don't have the data for that, I'm afraid.
Brilliant. Thanks. Thanks, team. The medium tyres are now struggling. We have gained so much time on this lap alone. If I'm losing tyre grip, they must have gone way over the limit at this point.
Copy.
First spots of rain have just started falling. And I know they've started falling, that's why I'm trying to push so hard to get onto the back of the reject and Lundgaard. It's not raining heavily enough at the minute.
Nice move. Keep going.
Right. Settle up the inside Lundgaard. Let's see if we can do the same to the reject somewhere around the lap. Definitely not there if I run that way. The entry and exit that I needed. Rain's coming down a little bit harder. Whoa, what happened then? That was very weird. I'm through. Oh, what went on then?
Okay, track condition.
Actually corrected, held the slide, and then overcorrected after I'd held the slide. Stupid idiot. Got to be sensible now because the track is getting wetter. Everyone else is pitted.
Alessio's coming in for his stop now.
I'm curious to know what they're fitting to those tyres. Sorry, to their cars, I should say. Let's go and have a little look at the race director. They've gone for dry tyres. All we need to do is just stick it out and we'll be fine. The yellow flag. Someone's about to retire. It's Drugovic, is it? No, it's not Drugovic. I'm not sure. Someone's gone. That's Theo Pourchaire, winner of race 1, retired in race 2. Opposite way round to me last time out in Azerbaijan. Bit slow through there then. Vips peeled into the pits. He does. I think it's just starting to get a bit heavier now. Everyone else is going in. Many of the drivers had half a brain, they just stay out. I don't know. Whoa, I don't know how bad the mediums are in terms of wear. I mean, these are now at 57% on the front left. Makes me think they must be in the 70s, so maybe they can't last much longer than that. And they're going for dry tyres, they're all going for dry tyres. Wow. I mean, it makes sense, too early to go to the intermediates. I'll tell you what, the Red Bull reject is still quite comfortably in second. Lawson third, Schwartzman up to 4th.
Gap to your teammate behind is 45.7 seconds.
Not really surprised. Oh, that was a bit... Getting a warning about my tyres now.
Rain will stay with us for at least 20 minutes, maybe more. Light rain is here to stay.
Will it be heavy enough? Will the track be wet enough for me to go on to the wet tyres before the end? That is kind of a big question. I'm a second slower, but that could be down to... Well, it's more likely down to my tyre wear. Seeing what the grid do, because they're quite far behind at the minute. that is okay for now. The reject isn't really lapping much quicker than me at the minute. That rain's definitely heavier now though. That's a warning.
We'll be seeing at least 20 minutes of light rain.
It's not saying anything about the transition now. I'm going to run it as far as I can, and that's going to be the plan. I'm having to apply a little bit more lock in the corners now. It's yellow. I think someone else is there. I don't know who it is, but they are... That's the terminal, whatever it is. Piastri... Oh, double retirement Piastri. He's not had a nice weekend at Silverstone at all.
Okay, those tyres are going to fall off the cliff soon. Take extreme care.
I don't think it's wet enough. Got no spray behind me. Taking it relatively easy. I've got to be careful
Check your
because
MFD for a new strategy option.
why are they telling me now?
Copy that.
Gotta be careful now. We are in punch territory. Got puncture. Puncture.
Okay, we can take you this lap.
Yeah, puncture at the front right. And that is my own fault.
The front right tyre has a puncture.
You don't say, Mark. I thought it was a canopy. I can't get in touch with the team.
Puncher, box now. There's a new strategy available on the MFD. Understood, copy that.
It's not raining enough. So whatever I get now isn't going to be good. Oh, that's disappointing. I'm going to fall to last, that much is for certain. No points for today. Trying to do something a bit clever.
Perfect job from you and the crew there, mate. We're delighted with that.
I'm going to be out behind Adelaida here. Oh, God.
Look after these tyres now. You want to finish the race on this compound.
Well, that's crap. Even if I catch and pass the leader, I've got a second penalty. Does not make any difference. Well, we rolled the dice, it wasn't worth it. Puncture Valley happened, I even said, you know, we're in the possibility of a puncture. And that sent me off to Narnia. Doesn't really matter now, to be honest. Oh. Should have just pitted. Built the gap, could have dealt with this now. But we decided to throw the dice, didn't work. And now we've got 2 laps to live with our mistake. Of all the places for it to go as well, I brake quite gently into village. And I was just hoping that we could get around. But, you know, it could have been like a Hamilton situation. It could have gone a little bit further around the track, would have been nice. But, yeah, can't. It's authentic, isn't it? So. Just gonna flash back. Like, I'm not going to catch the leader, so it's going to be tricky to the end. I mean, we've got fastest lap, but that's miserable, that is.
Okay, this is the final lap.
1 lap to go. Try to do fastest lap in tricky wet conditions, well, damp conditions. The track's definitely wetter, but gamble wasn't worth it. No spray at the back of the car. Should have given it away a lap earlier than when I needed to pit, to be honest, but such is life. wiggle through there. Whoa. Nice big slide. Oh no, I've got a penalty. Damn. Ooh, you can actually see Alessio, that's hilarious. Well, what was looking like a dominant weekend, after getting fastest in practice, fastest in qualifying and 5th, or rather 6th in the sprint race, this is going to end up with us finishing sideways in 20th. Well, I won't make that mistake again. Actually, yeah, I will. Oh, never mind.
Okay.
Hi, Macheesy. Yeah, I just need to alter my in-game settings for the microphone, so I'll just fix that in a minute.
It was touch
actually.
and go for a while there, but High Tech GP have done it. And as they make their way down to the podium,
So High Tech have won.
the strength of the High Tech GP team. It was an incredible
Not a
performance
1-2,
today, and they fully deserve
even though they're both
to stand on
backed
the
by
top
Red
step.
Bull. Oh, but ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, we've got ourselves a new hat. Because that's all that matters.
And now, let's take a look at the driver's standings. The lead at the top has come down after a poor result for our points leader. And so,
Hang on a minute.
driver of the day then, Davide
I had fastest lap. How has Bobby Schwartzman snatched that when it was wet? Hang on. I got fastest lap, but then it's not like a. Okay. That makes complete sense.
After all this drama, you'd be
Let's have a look at the standings. 11 points now. The gap to Bobby Schwartzman, who's decided. Oh dear! Somehow managed to entangle myself around my own wheel. Bobby Schwartzman's making an appearance now, and we're no longer top of the championship, but we're only behind by 3 points. Yes, Bobby Schwartzman, Robert Schwartzman. Whether we'll... He's kind of just crept up in the last few races as Bobby Schwartzman, but there we are. He's decided he wants to get involved. And now I've got to deal with that in the championship. I never thought I'd be saying that, but there we are. I'm not going to watch the highlights of this one because I can't be bothered. We come out of the weekend with 10 points, which, to be honest, we've only lost. I mean, we've gained on Vershaw, who was second in the championship going into this race, and we've only lost 2 points to Tictum, so it's not a disaster, but it is frustrating because that should have been a race win, that. But you live and learn, and let's move along. And we're at Monza for round 5, which I'll do in another video. So Monza, the next circuit. Both races are suspected to be wet, which will be interesting. I mean, that's only approximate weather settings, so it could be. I hope if it does rain, it friggin' socks it down, so I don't have to worry about it. But in any case, thanks very much for watching. For those that I've done. I'll sort my mic settings out for the next round at Monza. I'll turn the in-game sound down. I think that's all it is. and we'll go from there. But as always, thanks very much for watching. I've been Jack TM53 Synopsis, and wherever you might be in the big wide world, have a good one, and see you soon.